So today we'll start from 3.26. Bhuvanajnanam Surye Samyamat. Bhuvanajnanam Surye Samyamat. Chandre Taravyuhajnanam. Chandre Taravyuhajnanam. Dhruve Tadgati ध्रुवे तद्गतिज्ञानम् नाभिचक्रे कायव्यूहज्ञानम् नाभिचक्रे कायव्यूहज्ञानम् कण्ठकूपे क्षुत्पिपासा निवृत्तिः कण्ठकूपे क्षुत्पिपासा निवृत्तिः कूर्मनाड्यां स्थैर्यम् कूर्मनाड्यां स्थैर्यम् मूर्धा ज्योतिषि सिद्धदर्शनम् मूर्धा ज्योतिषि सिद्धदर्शनम् प्रातिभाद्वा सर्वम् प्रातिभाद्वा सर्वम् हृदये चित्संवित् हृदये चित्संवित्. Let us look at this meaning now. Bhuvana Jnanam Surye Samyamat. He's saying if you do Samyama. What is Samyama? Who will tell me?
When dharana, dhyana, and samadhi are applied together, three together on a single object, and you reach this, it's called a samyama.
Very good. So what is the single object here? Surya. Surya Samyamat. If you do Dharana, Dhyana and Samadhi on Surya, what is the power you will get? He's saying Bhuvana Jnanam. You will get the knowledge of the universe. So you all know, no, our we
Solar
all have
system.
like solar system. नहीं अभी solar system. अभी for example आनंदी उन लोग का तमिल calendar है, हमारा तेलुगु calendar है. Long back they used to tell us when the solar eclipse and lunar eclipse will happen in the coming year. So how did those people have this information? It was because somebody did this. Okay, that is why now when the telescopes came and then NASA is doing some research, they know all of this. Our what do you say, Purviks, they knew everything. How did they know? They knew like this only. They used to do samyama. Then Chandre Tara Vyuha Jnanam. If you do Samyama on Chandra, moon, what will happen? You will understand Tara Vyuha Jnanam means the arrangement and constellations of the stars. Um, I don't know if you people ever did this. When I was a young kid, we were in Kanpur and we had a big chat is terrace. So when it is not winter and not raining, we used to have um, वो खटिया रहता था ना ऐसा with that thin threads. All the rickshaw people and in the dhaba they will sit. No, पता नहीं उसको क्या बोलते हैं, that cart. So we all used to have that. We will sleep and different constellations. I remember somebody like putting an arrow. There were the seven rishis. We knew everything about the stars that time. Everything about the stars. Okay, that same thing is now because of the pollution and fog, we can't see. He's saying you will understand more about those constellations if you can do contemplation on the moon. Okay, mostly this is helpful for astrologers. This mastery will help them to understand the Tara Vyuha Jnanam. Next, Dhruve Tat Gati Jnanam. Okay, so Dhruva is the north star or pole star. And if you can do the samyama on that or dharana on that, he's saying you can understand the knowledge or movement of the constellations, different constellations in the universe, you understand. Okay. Movement of the different constellations. Next. చెయ్యొద్దారా ఆనంది చెప్పండి
So, but Chandra kuda you told we will understand the constellation kada Raji.
తారా వ్యూహ జ్ఞానం. తార స్టార్స్ కాన్స్టలేషన్. ఇక్కడ ఇంకా
Okay.
రకరకాలు ఉంటాయిగా. యూని యూనివర్స్ లో చాలా కాన్స్టలేషన్స్ ఉన్నాయిగా, డిఫరెంట్ డిఫరెంట్ కాన్స్టలేషన్స్. అవి
Okay.
మూమెంట్ ఆఫ్ డిఫరెంట్ కాన్స్టలేషన్స్. అక్కడేమో లేఅవుట్ ఆఫ్ ద స్టార్స్. చంద్రే తారా వ్యూహ జ్ఞానము అంటే లేఅవుట్ ఆఫ్ ద స్టార్స్. Here you will understand the movement of different constellations. You know, Jupiter has a moon, Earth has a moon. Do you people know that? Different planets have different moons. All that constellations you will understand. Next, Nabi Chakre Kaya Vyuha Jnanam. If you are able to do meditation on the Nabi or your navel plexus, what will you understand? You will understand the anatomy of your own body. How did we learn that there are seven chakras, there are Pancha Mahapranas, there are Pancha Upapranas, and then we learned in the Sushumna, in the spine, we have Sushumna, in that there is Vajra Nadi, in that Chandra Nadi. How did we know all of this? How do we know there is Udana Vayu, Samana Vayu? That is because somebody, some Rishi, some Muni, he did like this only. He understood the whole anatomy of the బాడీ. నాభి చక్రే, చక్రే అంటే వీల్ లాగా, నాభి దగ్గర ఉన్న చక్రం మీద. దే సమ్ టైమ్స్ సే ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో మణిపుర చక్ర, బికాస్ హీస్ ఫ్రెండ్ టు నాభి చక్రే, దే సే మణిపుర చక్ర. ఓకే, we can understand or the knowledge of our own arrangement of the organs and how the body is. Next, Kantakupe Kshutpipasa Nivrittihi. Kantakupe is somewhere here. Maybe this or somewhere chakra. Exactly, I'm not sure. He's saying if you meditate on that throat or Kantakupa, you can overcome hunger and thirst. Okay, the rishis and munis who are meditating in the Himalayas, they must be doing this only. That is why they don't feel hungry or they don't need any water. Those who stay in the cave also. So usually this is done with the Jalandhar Bandha. Okay, they need not come out of samadhi for water or food. That is how they master. Okay, then Kurma Nadyam Stairyam. So Kurmanadium, they say, is exactly in the center, sternum. Okay, near the. So by focusing on Kurmanadi, a bronchial tube, um, one of the Gurujis, Srivatsa sir, he is saying where the bronchial tube branches, there is the Kurmanadium. So he is saying focusing on that space, styrium, you get more stability or steadiness in things that you are doing. Okay. Actually, we do namaskar also, no? We do here only to the Kurma Nadi only. The more and more and more, like the turtle. Like the turtle, you become more stable, you are more like established Kurma Nadi. Then, Kurmanadiyam Stairyam, Murdha Jyotishi Siddha Darshanam. So usually what I know as Murdha is forehead. Okay. Here some of the explanations they are saying Murdha has head. I don't know what exactly it is. So I would like to go, one of the explanation one of the teacher has given is Murdha means Agna Chakra. Okay. If you focus on the light here, it's saying Siddha Darshanam, Siddha people. Siddha people means great people. You will have darshanam of those great people. Okay. Murdha Jyotishi, Siddha Darshanam. So if you focus on the light here, where there is Agna Chakra, you can communicate with the other Siddhis, and you can also travel back and forth in the mental space is what he is saying. Okay. Next, Pratibhadva Sarvam. Pratibhadva Sarvam. Pratibhadva means he is saying intuitive power and the knowledge of Ishvara. He is saying now you will know everything like a flash. And here you have to meditate on Ishvara. You will develop lot of intuitive power. Everything can be known like a flash. And this power comes by meditating on Ishvara. Okay, Hridaye, next one, Hridaye, Chit Samvit. I'm not elaborating too much on the sutras because I'm just giving the book knowledge. I have never experienced all of this. So, more than this, I cannot talk. I don't have the authority. So, I'm just going by the book. Next, he is saying 3.34, Hridaye Chit Samvit. Next, he is saying that if you can contemplate on your own heart, if you do some samyama on your own heart, he is saying you can know your mind. If you connect your heart and do samyama with it, you can know what is happening in your own mind. Okay, you fully understand. See, sometimes what happens, there is something happening in the mind. You are not able to understand what it is. I've been going through this for the last few days. I cannot discuss. There is something in happening in my heart. There is something happening in my mind. There are some things happening in my family right now. Okay, I have come to know certain things about my children. Okay, basically, I don't want to keep you in so too much of suspense, but I'm looking at another personality in my children, not in a negative sense, but they are grown up. I understand there is another life for them. Till now, I understand my children as in a certain way. I know my children in a certain way. I understand them in a certain way. Then I see there is an other side of the coin. Now my heart and my mind is in a con- constant, continuous conflict. Okay, my heart says, no, 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 let us accept this, let us not do this. My mind is in certain conflict. Okay, so here he is saying if you have a problem like that, you do meditation on your heart, you'll understand what your mind is trying to say. I think I have to do this now, sit and do this. It was like a little shocker for both me and my husband. But if you want to come out of certain situations like that in your own life, he's saying you have this solution. Please sit and meditate on your heart. You will know what is the conflict going on your head. Then make them both one in one line. We should have that in one line. Kada lakpote we are all over the place. I will stop here.